Welcome everyone. I'm Dr. Melody Rodarty, a Pro 6 in LifeVantage. I'm double board certified in internal medicine and obesity medicine.
My name is Sherry Gillespie, and I'm a nutritionist and a Pro 9 with the company. Melody, let's learn how to flip the switch on gut health with pre and probiotics.
Let me share my screen as we get started. Let's start with a visual. Think of a garden. You have beautiful trees, plants, and flowers. They are living creatures, exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide, and a part of the environment. These are the probiotics. Like sunshine, rain, soil, and fertilizer, they are there to nurture the garden. They are not alive per se. These are prebiotics. Together, we see symbiosis. Okay. Now that we have a visual on a living garden, let's put it in perspective of our body. We have this incredible microbiome that lines the GI tract, which is considered to run from mouth to rectum. This includes the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestines, and large intestines. Each area has a key job. The microbiome lines this entire distance and is made up of microorganisms that we want to be in balance. Probiotics, which are healthy bacteria, are an integral part of this microbiome and help keep a healthy balance. We want to make sure that they control what is getting in the cell and between the cells, as well as crossing the bloodstream. So now that we have two visuals, what exactly do probiotics do? We need probiotics for multiple functions, such as breaking down foods for absorption and digestion, metabolizing compounds, synthesizing vitamins such as B and K, communication with our brain, and one of the most important is assisting in our immune support and response. Our brain needs to know when the body is hungry and when a normal immune response is needed to stay healthy. This is called the gut-brain axis, and it is key to our health. So hopefully we can now see the importance of probiotics in our microbiome. We need to choose the right one that can survive the stomach acid, one that has important strains, and one that is easy to store. So let's introduce ProBio. It does not need to be refrigerated, has BioTrek technology, a patented control release technology which delivers 6 specific live strains of bacteria to certain parts of the GI tract. With probiotic BioTrek, we have over 60% of the probiotics surviving the stomach acid compared to 4 to 6% with other delivery methods. At each pH change, the incredible dissolving mechanism allows the lactobacillus strains to be delivered to the small intestines and the bifidobacterium strains to be delivered into the large intestines. Our ProBio also contains patented Wellmune, an incredible beta-glucan, which has clinically been proven to support and enhance our immune system, as well as protect us from lifestyle stressors, allowing healthy energy levels and mental clarity. Together, Wellmune and probiotics help support our gut-brain axis. So let me show you the importance of the chosen strains. ProBio has 4 strains of lactobacillus and 2 strains of bifidobacterium. Some key activities of the lactobacillus strains include digestion, protection, and reducing food sensitivities by maintaining gut permeability. Some of the key activities of the bifidobacterium strains are helping to maintain normal blood sugar levels, maintaining healthy cholesterol levels, and supporting a healthy immune system. Sherry, how can we further assist flipping the switch on our gut health?
Well, Melody, prebiotics play an important role on flipping the switch on gut health. So let's return to the garden analogy. As you mentioned earlier, the prebiotic is the sun, water, soil, and the fertilizer that make your plants thrive. Probiotics are the plants in our gut that make up the microbiome, which is imperative to many functions we need to survive and thrive. Prebiotics help feed and nurture these plants, or good bacteria, crowding out microbes, including yeast. And these probiotic plants thrive on prebiotics. Now, I often get asked as a nutritionist, what's a prebiotic and why do I need it? I already take probiotics to keep my gut healthy? Well, prebiotics are compounds that induce the growth or activity of beneficial microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi right in the gastrointestinal tract. Having a healthy, balanced gut will help your body absorb nutrients from supplements and from the food you eat to help your body perform and feel good. The PhysIQ Prebiotic is a revolutionary combination of prebiotics. This combination supports the beneficial bacteria in your gut, resulting in a healthy digestive tract and supports an efficient metabolism. So what makes PhysIQ Prebiotic unique? The blood orange flavor is fantastic, and you get 2 grams of fiber with every serving. Something I'm excited about has to do with the amino acid blend of L-glutamine, L-leucine, and L-lysine, and how they act on something called L cells. The L cells play an important role in what Melody talked about earlier, the gut-brain connection. Our prebiotic will help activate the L cells, helping the gut communicate a sense of fullness to the brain. These L cells are like taste receptors in the gut. Think of your taste receptors in the mouth on your tongue. You eat something and your taste buds send a message to your brain saying you're satisfied and you feel full. Well, what if you could activate the same receptors in the gut before you eat a meal? So your gut sends a message to the brain telling it, hey, I'm not so hungry anymore. These L cells are found in the second part of the small intestine all the way to the colon. They sense what's in our prebiotic formula and release peptides that give the feeling of being full, so you're less likely to overeat. Now, I'd also like to point out that your gut eats what you eat. If you're eating sugar and craving sugar, you're feeding the bacteria sugar, and they colonize within your gut and take over. It becomes a vicious cycle. You can break this cycle by eating the right foods and using the PhysIQ Prebiotic to feed the good bacteria and stimulate the L cells so they go to work for you. Brown seaweed extract contains fucoidians, which are antioxidant compounds. This supports something very important, the immune system. Also helps to maintain balanced blood sugar levels already within a healthy range, supports weight management, and promotes the growth of those beneficial gut bacteria. Our prebiotic is also unique because there's no preservatives. And because there's no preservatives, you want to mix a scoop in 8 ounces of water and drink it within an hour of mixing. I personally love the fact that there's no preservatives. And lastly, I want to mention you can take the PreBio anytime, but I recommend a half an hour before your largest meal of the day, as it makes you feel less hungry. So in conclusion, PhysIQ Prebiotic works together with LifeVantage ProBio to provide a 1-2 punch of gut health, flipping the switch, supporting a healthy metabolism and a digestive system that runs like a well-oiled machine.